Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Stepping to EMEA. I'm Kavita Ramoti. Today in this video we are going to learn about or deeply study about the divisibility table. So it is nothing but the rules that we should keep it in our mind before dividing a given number. So if you keep all these rules thoroughly, and it will be easier, it will not only help you in dividing a small numbers. If it is of about lakh or crore, it can be easily solved. So shall we see some of the rules, children? Come on, let us start the divisibility table. The first rule is, if a number, for example, if I give a number 8, 0, some two-digit number like 36, 48, 54, or some high digit like 126, okay, or 1008. So if you keep on writing this number, so since you want to understand very deeply, so I'm writing some of the single digit number, double digit, and as well as a triple and a four digit numbers. So what is the rule lying here? If in a given number, now you can also, when I have already told you in my previous videos, whenever you get a number, it's better to put the units digit. It's of a units, tens, hundreds, and thousand. If you keep on writing this and all these last digit are called as the ones digit or the units digit. So if the ones digit, if the ones digit are 0, and if it is of 2 ending with 2, or we can say, or any even number, then the given number is divisible by 2. So children, I think I'm clear with you. So you can just watch the ones digit. What's the ones digit? If the ones digit are 0 or it is of an even number, then the given number can be easily divisible by 2. So this is the rule for the division when a given number is divisible by 2. So the rule number 1 is, we should check whether the ones number is always a even number or 0. Then it will easily divisible by 2. And now the rule number second, how you can say if a given number is divisible by 3 or not. So for that I will write some of the examples, children. Let us start with the 21, 36, 50, okay, 54, or 111, or a little bigger number like 1629. So what happens? These are some of the examples, children. It's of 2-digit number, 3-digit number, and 4-digit number. You can also try for any 5 or 6-digit number. But the rules, what the rule lie between? If I give any of one number and if I ask you whether this number will go or divisible by 3 by giving a reminder as 0, then what is the rule lies between there? Again, the same rule, children, like that of divisible by 2. Here also one rule you have to keep up. And what is the rule? You have to sum up. Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Then the given number is divisible by 3. So first what you have to do, you have to sum up the numbers. For example, let us take 21. 2 plus 1. What is 2 plus 1? It is nothing but 3. So 3 is divided by 3. So the given number will be divisible by 3. Shall we take a triple number? So 1, 1, 1. So if you are going to sum up all these numbers, sum up means you're going to add all these numbers. What are you getting? You're getting 3. Again 3 is divided by 3. So the given number can be divisible by 3. And we will do for a higher number. So 1, you're going to sum up 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 9. What is the answer, children? What is 9 plus 2? 11. 11 plus 6 is 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. So 18. You can also even add again this. 1 plus 8 is nothing but 9. Is 9 will go, or it has a factor of 3? Of course, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. So, of course, this 9 can be divided by 3. So, the given number can be divisible by 3. So, children, stick to the rules and follow it properly, and it will be very easy for you to solve the sums. Now, come on, rule number 3. What's the rule number 3? When a given number is said to be divisible by 4, what are the rules lying in them? So, for that, we will write some of the examples like 116, 172, 228, or 200, or a bigger number like 8740. Now, when you are going to say, or when you get sure of by just seeing the number, we can do some of the steps mindly in our mind, and we can say confirmly that it is divisible by 4. Now, how you are going to say? So first for that, you have to see the last two-digit number. You have to see the last two-digit number. And there lies the rule. So what is the rule for that? If the last two-digit are, if the last two-digit is divisible by 4, and if it is of double zero, then it is divisible by 4. So this is rule number 3, when a number is said to be divided by 4. So you just have to check the last two digit, children, and you can say that whether they are divisible by 4 or not. Now last number is 16. Is 4 divisible by 16? Yes, of course, 4 fours are 16, and as I told you, you should be thorough with your tables, then it will helpful for you in solving the divisions. And what is 72? How does the 72? Will it go? Will it be divisible in 4? If it is of a high number, so you can just try like this. 72. 4 ones are 4. And after subtracting, you are getting 32. 8 fours are 32, and the remainder is 0. So 18. So of course, it has a factor. And what is 28? 7 fours are 28. And if it has a double zero, of course, it's a rule, so they will be divisible by 4. And what's another rule? 40. Here, what is that? 4 tens are 40. So all these numbers, the rules is the last two digit number should be divisible by 4, or the last two digit must have a double zeros. Then you can say that it is divisible by 4. I think I'm clear to you, students. Now let us pass on to the other next number, like what to say, the number we have seen like 2, 3, 4, and of course 5. How we can say if a given number is divisible by 5 or not? So it is rule number 4. So for example, I'm going to write some of the number like 2, 2, 5, or 15, or 10, or some of the bigger number like 2, 5, 8, 9, 0. So what is the rule lies? If in any number, if you are having any of these, any of not only these numbers, so whenever number you get, whatever number you get, just look at the last digit or the ones digit, children. If it is of 0 and 5, obviously it is divisible by 5. So simple rule, just check the units digit or the ones digit. If it is of 0 or 5, you can just make confirm that it will be divisible by 5. Now shall we pass on to the rule number 5, as 5 is very simple. So now here are some for examples that how a number can be divisible by 6 without without processing. We can just see some of the numbers, do some tricks, and you can say that the given number is divisible by 6 or not. So for that, shall we write some of the examples? 72 again, 342, 186. If this sort of numbers are given, so what are you supposed to do? So for the tables, if it is divisible by, if if the number if the number is divisible by 2 and 3, Of course, it is divisible by 6. This is rule number 5. Because 6 has a factor of 2 threes are 6. If a given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then it is divisible by 6. If some numbers, it is divisible by 2, but it is not divisible by 3. And now those numbers cannot be divisible by 6. So you should check again whether the given number is divisible by 2 as well as by 3. If it goes in 2 and 3 only, you can just say the given number can be divisible by 6. Now shall we pass on to the rule number 6? What is the rule number 6? How a given number can be identified whether this number will be divisible by 9 or not. Of course, children, it's a very, very easy. So, shall we do some of the examples? 27, 81, or 108, 135, 261. So, if there are some numbers like this, how we are going to check whether the given number can be divisible by 9 or not? For that, again, one more. If the given number, or if the given number, so you have to just, and what you did for the third table, we just sum up the given digits. So the like the same we are going to do. You're going to summing up the digit. So if the sum of the if the sum of the digits are divisible by 9, then the given number is divisible 9 by 9. So shall we check this higher number? 2 plus 6 plus 1. So what is 6 plus 2? 8. 8 plus 2 is 9. So 9 is divisible by 9. Of course, the given number is also divided by 9. It's very simple. Just stick to the rules. So you have to sum up all the digits. If it is divisible by 3, then the given number is divisible by 3. If it is divisible by 9, the given number is divisible by 9. If the sum of the digits is 9. And come on, let's get to the rule number 7. Of course, it's a very easy rule. For example, if when a number is said to be divisible by 10. So if you have 20, 100, 450, and what else? 2340. So how will you say that a given number is divisible by 10? So if the units digit or the ones digit, if they possess a 0, if the or ones digit has 0, then it is divisible by 10. It's of a very simple rule. So I think these rules are very clear, children. So if you stick to these rules, it will be very useful. Now, and two more rules are there to see that. Now let's also do that one. The the next rule is nothing but when if you're given a higher number or if of a 3 digit or 4 digit, and whether if they ask whether this number is divisible by 11 or not. So how you are supposed to do for that? Let us see some of the examples with a small to big. 132, a 143, or a 396, or some 4 digit number like a 3432. You can also try with the 5 numbers. Now for this you have to listen carefully, children. So if now here this is the this is the first digit, and this is the second digit, this is the third digit. So this is the first digit and this is the third digit. So these two are called as odd digit. So if the sum of if the sum of odd digits and the even digits difference are 0, then it is divided by 11. So if the sum of the digits and the sum of the odd digits and the even digits difference are 0. So first you have to sum up the odd digits. So what are all the odd digits? 1 and 3 are said to be odd, and this is in the second one. This is of even. So now what is the odd numbers here? What are the odd numbers here in possession? These are the odd numbers. So 1 plus 2, and what are all the even numbers here? So what are all the even numbers? It's simply 3. So what is this again? 3 minus 3. So, and what is the difference between 3 minus 3? It is 0. So, the given number is divisible by 11. Shall we check with the other number? 3, 4, 3, 2. Again, what are all the digit? How you can place the digit of it's of a 1, 2, 3, 4 digit number. Now, check the odd numbers. Check the odd numbers. What are all the odd numbers here? Yes, of course. Here the odd numbers are these two are odd and these two are even. So now we are going to find the difference between this odd and the even. If they are supposed to be 0, then the given number is divisible by 11. So what is 3 plus 4? That's the 3 plus 3. It's a digit 1. Of course, 3 plus 3 is 6 and here 4 plus 2 is 6. So what is the difference between these two? 6 children. 4. Yeah, 4 plus 4 is 4 plus 2 is 6 and 3 plus 3 is 6. So what is 6 minus 6? It is 0. So if the difference between the odd number and the even number is 0, then you can make sure that the given number is divisible by 9. And of course, our last rule, 12. How a given number can be said without doing the whole division, if it is divisible by 12 or not. It's very simple. For example, 96, 288, 264. So for this, how you have to just get the rules. If the number, if the number is divisible by 3 and 4, 3 and 4, then it is divisible by 12, because the factor of 12, because the factor of 12 is 4 and 3. So if you just check the number 264, it should be divisible by 4 as well as by 3. So if this satisfies, then you can say this number will be divided by 12. So this is how you can do. Since it is of a smaller number, it is of very easy. If you try for a larger number like a 6, 4, 7, 8, 4, 3, 0. And if they ask like that, and if they ask you whether this number will divisible by 12 or not. So simply first you have to check whether this number is divisible. So you can just for example, if I give you like this, for example, how you should check if it is divisible by 4 or not? You should check the last two digit. Last two digit is 24. So 24 is a factor. It has a factor of 4. What is that? 6 fours are 24. So it goes in 4 table also, satisfied. And it is of a third table. And for third table, what you have to do? You have to just sum up all the numbers and you have to see whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. Then if it is also satisfied, then the given number is divisible by 12. So you don't want to put the long division. It will take a lot of time. Whereas if you get well versed with these tricks, this will help you in solving within a minute. So I think this video is very clear and it is very really understandable, children. So if you like this video, please share and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.